25 headlines you need to know. The 3-minute flash news for April 5th, Part 2. Chinese travelers are flocking to Japan and South Korea, particularly to see cherry blossoms during the Qingming Festival long weekend. The Supreme Court of India ruled that public servants are protected from prosecution, as long as there is a reasonable connection between the act and their duties. Indian Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal criticized the focus of Indian startups on quick commerce versus deep tech innovation, such as in China. NATO announced plans to strengthen its partnership with Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and South Korea, focusing on increased information sharing and defense industrial cooperation. South Korean actress Kim Se-ron died by suicide following a drunk driving incident and media scrutiny. French President Emmanuel Macron visited Egypt and discussed a ceasefire in the Middle East. Alex Ovechkin, a Russian player for the Washington Capitals, scored his 894th NHL goal, tying Wayne Gretzky's record. Tesla owners in the U.S. are trading in their vehicles at record rates. China International Capital Corporation sees Hong Kong potentially becoming a major offshore yuan hub due to recent U.S. interest rate cuts and renewed investor interest. Hong Kong's government is completing the construction of an art storage facility at Hong Kong International Airport as part of a plan to attract wealthy family offices. Foxconn reported record first-quarter revenue, driven by strong artificial intelligence product demand. SpaceX, United Launch Alliance. Blue Origin won $13.5 billion in U.S. Space Force rocket launch contracts through 2029. A report warns that AI threatens to reduce Africa's outsourcing market, potentially automating up to 40% of tasks by 2030. GenSpark launched Super Agent. General-purpose AI agent for complex real-world tasks, significantly advancing AI agents and apps. The U.S. has a significant measles outbreak, with over 600 cases confirmed across 21 states, primarily affecting unvaccinated in West Texas. The U.S. Senate confirmed Mehmet Oz, a celebrity doctor and former TV host, to lead the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Layoffs at the U.S. FDA disrupted bird flu testing efforts across the United States. Fudu Securities in Hong Kong launched an AI-powered chatbot using DeepSeek technology to advise investors. In the U.S., prosecutors are seeking a 7-year prison sentence for George Santos due to his guilty plea on federal fraud and identity theft charges. U.S. Senate Republicans forwarded a budget blueprint including tax cuts and debt ceiling increases to enact tax cuts and increase spending. Tariffs on Japanese automobiles in the U.S. have a potential $17 billion loss in Japanese car export potential. UK ministers are negotiating a trade deal with the U.S., focusing on advanced technologies to avoid tariffs on British exports. U.S. buyers are requesting significant price discounts from Indian exporters for previously placed orders due to increased tariffs. Apple avoided immediate price increases on its products in the U.S. by preemptively shipping large quantities of iPhones from factories in India and China to U.S. warehouses before new tariffs took effect. Honda will test a renewable energy system on the International Space Station, aiming for future lunar deployment. Follow, like, and subscribe.